Probably more hope than anything else, but would be pretty cool. Just an idea. Obviously, if you haven't already thought of it and done it. But yeah, this thing is cool. So we got the floating pyramid and the windmill is activated now. Once again, out to Wrench SE, stopping by, saying hi. Raise the sky once, baby. Okay, so this time, instead of going out in the darkness and the coldness, I'm gonna wait. Coldness, is that even a word? I'm not sure. Don't matter. I'm stoned. So you're here on Mushroom Head Jokes TV with me, Old Navoy, baby. We have just activated the windmill. We have just seen a pyramid come out of the ocean, clumped together in different sections. I didn't oversleep. I meant to sleep that long. Right now, I'm just waiting for it to be daytime before I actually move on. Last time I died because of the cold. That will not happen if it's daytime, people. I'm loving the game. I am loving the game. When you say dev here, as in developer, are you just a developer in general, or are you a developer on Solus? So I missed that part. But yeah, I am loving the game. I had the trial, played the first 60 minutes. Before it ended, I knew I had to buy it because I had to find out what happens next. Been playing it ever since. Ah, haha. Nice little trick. Nice one. I need to sleep a little bit more. But yeah, yesterday I was waiting, checking every hour for this to update. Oh, so Wrench SC has just told me he's a Solus developer, the audio designer and composer of the game. So out to Wrench SE. So yeah, very much enjoying the game. As I said yesterday, I was waiting and checking every hour for the update on Xbox. It was actually myself that brought it to your guys' attention that I couldn't play it because I was checking every hour, had to play it. And then within an hour, you guys fixed it. I saw my game updating on Xbox Live. You did it very promptly. I was very impressed. So yeah, that was very good. And yeah, I've just been enjoying it ever since. It's really unlike any other game I've played, to be honest with you. I've heard that there's part 4 and part 5 coming out for the preview, and then you'll release the final actual game in June, if I'm correct, which will then obviously convert over so you don't have to play it all again. Based on what I've played so far, if you're going to add more with an entire game, that to me is just setting the bar on some crazy high level, which I love. I reckon other games should kind of follow from this. And also just to say that it's not the only game I've got. I'm not playing it because of that reason. I've actually got, you know, UFC 2, Division, Elder Scrolls, GTA, bunch of other games, playing the betas of Doom and Battleborn. But to be honest, this is the only one I've been interested in. As soon as the update was, or I heard about the update, I say checking every hour until I could play it. And yeah, so I don't know how far I am into it. I'm guessing I've done pretty well. Haven't got all the secrets, but yeah, so far just, yeah, amazing. Big hands, clap of hands for the Solus Project crew. So yeah, this is Mushroom Head Jokes TV. Just chatting with the designer, sound designer, audio designer, sorry, and composer of the game for Solus Project right now, Wrench. And he says I'm correct with the part 4 and part 5, and then the final being released in June, and that it converts over. You don't have to play the same bits again. Like I say, hats off to you guys. Just, yeah, epic stuff. Keep it coming. Also, another thing just to say is I like the way you put in artifacts from history, kind of unexplained. So, for example, the stone spheres on the beach are very like the stone spheres in Puerto Rico, in reality, on Earth. No one can explain why they're there. There's actually a picture on Google of the stone spheres on the Puerto Rico beach that, if you kind of compare to the beach on Solus Project, is almost identical. Kind of pointing out hints of you know, our history on this planet, which is pretty cool, pretty cool. Also, I noticed that there's also a cone head kind of skeleton that has been found before in, I don't know, 100,000-year-old rock that couldn't be explained on Earth as well. So conehead aliens on this. I mean, small things like that I just found, yeah, it's pretty sick, it's pretty sick. But yeah, hats off, big thumbs up, and keep it coming. Right, so, got a bit lost now because I was just talking to the developer over on Solos Project. So what I'm gonna do before I do anything else is, I think the sun's going down, isn't it? Oh well, I've saved it anyway, so I'm gonna try to go from here and just keep progressing towards this this next forward vector. I'm gonna need some stuff to burn in case I get cold, but yeah, the sun is going down, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, a lot of my games I do smoke on, to be honest with you. So they're all going to be the same comparison. I do it from a smoker's point of view. But this one is definitely, yeah, you can chill back and just smoke and really get into it. There was a point when I was actually doing a Twitch on part 1 and 2. Oh, I'm heading back in here, by the way, if anyone's wondering, just to save it and stay warm before I actually head out while I'm chatting with the developer here. Yeah, I completely forgot what I'm saying. The point taken, you know, stoner. Let me just save this here, bunch of hours. But yeah, what I was saying is on the previous Twitch, I had about 100 viewers and we was having a bit of joke. I was doing a bit of role play as a guy that lost his memory called Max Milligan, Space Stoner Survivor. I don't know if you can, well, of course you can see, so let me show you here. 87 days survived on the planet. 56 of those days was done in part 1. I liked the game that much that I just kept playing it over and over, you know, going to the end, back to the beginning, to the end, see what I could find. And then obviously part 2 come out and I just, you know, battered that quickly. But I find that I play this kind of a little bit like an Oblivion or Elder Scrolls, where I kind of do the story first and then backtrack on myself to get the side bits. I know a lot of people don't play like that. They like to thoroughly check every area. So if in the equivalent of Elder Scrolls, they'll do the side missions and the story in that area. I don't. I always like to see the story. So I've done similar things with this. So I would have to backtrack really the entire island. But the first part, I've just battered to death and got pretty much everything. I think there was 2 bits left. But yeah, I think I've got 2 more tower parts or 3 more tower parts on me. So I've got 13 out of 17 at the moment. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't found really any kind of faults. I mean, if I get stuck in, you know, an area, say between a rock, I just teleport out. I've never actually been stuck and have to reload it. Yeah, I can't really tell you of any faults, anything that I found that was bad. Anything that was in part 1, you know, like the bit you could throw your teleport over in the triple doors that you had to open. There was a bit where you open one door and you could throw your teleport in and you get kind of behind the scenes where you weren't meant to be and you fall into eternal depth. But that was fixed on part 2, so yeah, I haven't found anything else that's bad with it. So out to Wrench SE, hit follow. Don't be shy. Be a fan. Come by. Bring your friends as well. It's always good to chat to the game designers, and obviously you guys can chat with us. Anyone in the show, we're talking to a developer from Solos Project right now, so you might as well get involved. Ask your questions, put your comments across, let them know what you're thinking of the game, what you think of it. Mushroom Head Jokes TV and Alternate Void have already given it the double thumbs up, seal of approval. And I will be buying the full game when it comes out in June. Right, so I'm just going to stock up on a bit of food and water and then head to this next vector. It's a really difficult game to get off. I mean, I jumped on here pretty much when I woke up at like 11 AM my time. It's now 1:40 my time. So it's like 2.5 hours odd. And I've got stuff to do, but I can't get off the fucking thing. So, yeah. So we got the pyramid outside. I just need to put my charger into my laptop. There we go. Right. Let's carry on with this, and let's see if we can get down to where we need to be. See the next part of this story. I have a feeling in terms of story-wise on this part 3, I could be nearish to the end of it, but only in terms of story. Size-wise on part 3 has been massive. I mean, if I take a quick scan around, well, you can't really see it from here, but when I came out on this part of the island, which took a good part of an hour and a half to even get out of the massive cave system, yeah, I was just shocked at the size of this. It was massive, and I still haven't really explored half of it. I don't know my way around it, hence why I keep doing stupidness like this. But at least in the daytime, I know that there was a ladder up somewhere. Go down this way. You're probably looking at me thinking, what is he doing? He's doing this all wrong. This is not how we designed the game to be walked around.
On some huge pumps built into a cliff face.
Okay, if anyone that missed it, this is where the guy tells the story.
They've extracted acidic fluid from the giant caverns below the island. I was led here, I think, by some kind of spherical craft. It's hard to get a grip on anything that's going on this planet.
Yeah, I've been streaming Solus since the beginning.
The technology here is mind-boggling.
I like the way it's got a tape on there as well.
Why do these beings choose to come here, to this undeveloped world, and build massive machines? Whoever was on this planet is on this planet. Must have come here for a reason. I don't know why yet. Scan out. Oh, okay. So sorry, I keep forgetting your correct title. Audio designer and composer of Solus Project, who's here on the channel at the moment talking with us, just explained that when the full game comes out, you won't have to buy it, because I keep saying I'll buy the full game when it comes out. He says that you've bought the preview, so it's already the full game. Basically, it just converts. Is that correct? So basically, it'll just be an update, and then that's it. It's the rest of the game, and it's a full game from there. Can you also comment on, maybe how much it expands it? So is it just gonna? So basically, we got 1, 2, 3 at the moment. We're gonna have 4 and 5 come out, and then it will expand into the whole game. So on that expansion, would you say it's gonna be another maybe 25% added, 50% added, 100, 150%? Can you give us an idea of kind of how much would be added once you got the full update in June to make it a full game and no longer a preview? That's what I was looking for. Where was the cave? That's what I was looking for last time with the ladder. I've been smoking, it gets a bit difficult to find it. As I said, before I read the response, I'm just going to get to a bit of a safer point. Where was that ladder? Gone past it again, haven't I? Aha, here we go. This is what I wanted. Here we go, finally, in a good place. Right. No, so rather the 5th episode is the last big content update, and then it is the full game. I see. So it becomes a full game. So basically, we could have carried on doing it like I'm doing it. You could play it in parts, or if you haven't played it yet and it's June, then you'll be able to just play it as one whole full game. Is that right? And also, maybe can you comment on my whoa